Do you ever wonder what 3D South Park looks like? Well, I got the Platinum Trophy in South Park Snow Day, and trust me, it's a weird experience. Starting with a killer snowstorm taking over the town, to getting backstabbed by our own friends, to even fist fighting a literal piece of poop, we get to experience it all. The game only took 8 hours to Platinum, and I wish it lasted longer. Without further ado, here's my Platinum experience. The opening scene shows a brutal snowstorm completely taking over South Park. What's Cartman's biggest worry? Whether or not school's cancelled. Honestly, I can't blame the guy, I feel his pain. Eventually, within the chaos, school is finally cancelled, and Cartman hits the dash straight out to our house. After a quick character creation, we went straight into the storm for the tutorial. The game has a simple mix of roguelike and RPG elements, and while in the tutorial we met Jimmy, who we may have bribed to give us a legendary card right away.
I plead the fifth.
This kicked off the chain of trophies to come. After finishing the tutorial, I went straight into the first main mission. This chapter is all about defeating Kyle because Cartman is convinced he was planning an attack all along. All the way leading up to the boss fight was a breeze until there he was, Kyle himself. This had the same feeling as meeting Prime Radagon in Elden Ring. But this fight really wasn't very hard. All he would do was teleport around, shoot up vines at you, and whip me like it's the 1800s again.
What?
During the fight, I ended up healing my team enough for one of the main ability-related trophies. Then exactly a minute later, I mopped the floor with Kyle and stacked the first boss trophy as well. Back at Koopa Keep, the game introduced Dark Matter upgrades, given by a literal piece of shit and gave you minor buffs for everything from TP collection to damage. Enough about Dark Matter. Back in the main story, we're going after Stan, who plays a plus 10 axe card, and Cartman can't believe this bullshit.
What the fuck? A plus 10 axe? You can't do that!
We then go on to do many different tasks to get our own axe to combat him, from holding a zone like Call of Duty Hardpoint to parkouring across rooftops. While on the roof, I did manage to have enough ADHD to press random buttons and got a trophy for finding the fart button. Seconds later, I got another trophy for dancing while reviving an ally. Yes, before you ask, this game is online, but I have no friends. So leave a comment saying loser to let me know that you at least care enough to watch this far. My YouTube stats be saying otherwise. Anywho, back on the rooftops, we eventually made it down to the ground and once again got a trophy for farting on enough enemies. South Park games have a fetish for farting, I can't lie. Finally, after defeating all enemies, it was time to fight the boss of the chapter. Not Stan though. Instead, Princess Kenny. It was a breeze and a trophy popped after defeating him. However, in the next chapter, we actually had to go against Stan. Along the way, a trophy popped for striking enough enemies in the air. The daggers made this super easy, making us look like prime Batman in the Arkham games. And while absolutely speedrunning this chapter, I got a random trophy for becoming an honorary Mars Walker. To this day, I still have no idea why I got this. With that being said though, we soon got to Stan. Again, this was a super easy fight and I got a quick trophy from it too. These boss fights really aren't that hard, they're just a matter of like time. The cutscene leading up to the next chapter showed how Cartman is turning on all of us for his hatred towards school. Sounds like how American kids have been feeling recently, am I right? While getting dicked down by Cartman's goons, I ended up again farting on 3 assassins for a trophy. Eventually, I ran into a church which had Leanne waiting for us. After banging us on the ground like a good boy for a few times, I murked her and got a mini boss trophy. Just in case you were wondering, this chapter took like an hour straight of just fighting goon after goon, so finally getting a mini boss trophy felt like the same satisfaction you get from head in the moment. Fast forwarding when we finally fought Cartman, this was in my opinion one of the best fights of the game. It just felt like a true boss fight. It wasn't too hard, but still left me questioning my abilities at times. After eventually defeating Cartman, we got a trophy while he complained about not wanting to go to school again. Honestly, just get good, you fucking loser. While me and the boys were brainstorming what could be the cause of this storm, we realized the answer has been here all along. Mr. Hanky. It all makes sense, from dark matter to the change in enemies. We figured it out. It was time to take down this piece of shit, literally. Before that though, here's a trophy for killing 50 little turds while fighting Mr. Hanky himself. How do we take down this piece of shit? With toilet paper cannons. Cannon 1, hit. Cannon 2, neutralized. Cannon 3, hit. Cannon 4, hit. Cannon 5, we did it, boys. It's time to go home. There it is. We freed South Park, but something isn't right without Mr. Hanky. To make amends, we call down the one who knows best, Jesus himself. With his divine wisdom, we approach Mr. Hanky and ask for forgiveness. He hesitates, as he should, but ultimately, he grants us forgiveness. However, Cartman still has something he wants to ask.
And maybe sometimes, just sometimes, you can make a blizzard again, so we can have another snow day.
Yeah, maybe like right now?
Could you, Mr. Hanky? Could we just have like one more snow day?
Anything for my friends!
And with that, the story is complete. All that's left is to clean up. First, by dealing with one of the power-specific trophies. With Moon Jump, we must kill an enemy after floating in the air for at least a second. Not too long after, I accidentally popped another trophy for killing an ant. I don't know how to say that. Ant. ENT. Anywho, for killing an ant with bleed damage. Again, this game is damn near just a reskin of Elden Ring, and the post-game loves giving out trophies left and right. The next being called Discerning, which I got while upgrading my 10th card to rare or higher. I promise, I'm trying to make this post-game grind enjoyable for y'all, but it's kind of just coming too quickly. With that being said, here's the next 2 trophies that aren't really relevant. Now, trophies mean something to me again. This next trophy is one of the few boss-specific trophies. While going back to the Cartman fight, I have to defeat him without hitting a single decoy. Luckily for me, I used to play a lot of Apex Legends, so Mirage trained me for this. By that, I mean I let my AI team hit them until eventually I killed Cartman and got the trophy. I also got another trophy, but this is like 1 out of 2 trophies for this topic, so just ignore this one for now. I'll explain its counterpart with more detail. In the next run, I got a trophy for defeating a total of 10 vampires through my playthrough. Now let me explain the trophy I just got a little bit ago. Once you complete the game, you can do runs with infernal packs. These packs just give advantages to the enemy and are supposed to make the game harder. Up to this point, I've accepted every pack I can, which in turn gave me the trophy hardcore once beating the chapter. Let's skip ahead to the next boss fight where I got a trophy for defeating a boss while invisible. This can be done with any boss, I'm surprised I never got it sooner. The next trophy I went for was called March Pooper. This is pot for defeating Stan within 25 minutes of starting your run. I made sure not to take this challenge lightly. I sped through every part of this chapter until I was finally at the boss. Up to this point, I still have no clue if I'm even going to get the trophy, but I'm gonna die trying. After absolutely clobbering Stan, it was the moment of truth. I got it first try. This is the only trophy I was even remotely worried about, at least for now. Then the next 4 trophies were all ability based, and for the most part, pretty simple. They just happen over time. And now, there's one trophy standing between me and the platinum. Up to this point, I have never even had the chance for this trophy. Titled Ultra Legendary, the prompt is simple. Acquire an Ultra Legendary upgrade. Sounds easy enough until you realize I spent run after run trying to... Oh, here it is.